people tell stories, not the machines. I believe in the meat, not the steel.
Hi, this is Ahmet Sesigürgil. I'm a director of photography who's based in Istanbul. Mostly shooting feature films and streaming series. Like most of the filmmakers, I was like a nerd, a film buff. I wanted to tell stories and I saw some films that moved me in cinemas and I wanted to move other people, so I became a filmmaker coming from still photography background. It's like, the cinematographer and the director has a very different role and a very different perception of telling a story, even in the set. Very different workflows, very different way of thinking. It is nice to be in the other's shoes and see the world from the other's perception. I am super excited to be in these shoes and experiencing this. It's the perspective that does make the difference from my point of view. And ETHERNA gives me that. Perspective is straight related to the sensor size, the gate size, and your lens. A focal length means a whole different world in any given format size. Obviously, the bigger frame size gets, in a way, you look at the world from a wider perspective, at a given focal length. Having the freedom to play with the idea of depth of field, compression, and perspective. To me, it's more perspective than anything else. This camera gives us a flexible sensor. We can use as much of it as possible with no crop factor. Right? We can use a smaller capture area of the same frame, and we can use in every conventional Super 35 full frame or medium format lenses. This is a whole new dimension to the whole glass making. And at the same time, we are using Fuji's own lens kit with full frame coverage built for this camera that has a very distinctive perspective. 4x3 is also a very incredibly good size to choose for a motion capture nowadays because it fits anamorphic lenses like squeeze format with minimum compromise. It almost reminds me the olden days when we really were utilizing anamorphic lenses. Hats off to Fuji, There's a long way to go, but this is a great start. Production environment is changing. We have to be faster delivery, faster turnaround. Every cinematographer wants to shoot raw, but it's not possible. It's not possible at all for so many people. So we do utilize compressions. And it's extremely important to have reliable compressions. When you are producing something, creating something, what you do is you set up priorities and constraints to yourself. And you pick your priorities and you fight your battle. For instance, I find out Fuji ETERNA it's not an old 10-bit camera, I find that to be the 10-bit camera. It is extremely surprising. 422, I was a bit worried about, and not at all. I am mesmerized by actually the image I get from my video village, which is actually we are proud of, it's a very high-end video village we have. What I felt last night when I saw the dailies in the DIT station, after they were transferred, transcoded and all that, was really like a darkroom experience. It was quite different than what I had been experiencing recently. I was shocked to see actually the fine detail and the image depth. We shot lots of tests and we showed our camera tests to our post-production facility. They came into the grading session and they looked and they checked too and they okayed it, you know. They're like, okay, we can work on this. Fuji's F-Log2C 422 is a very reliable compression. Well, besides all the things that we mentioned, you know, what sets this camera apart is the manufacturer of it. Back in the days when the digital revolution was starting, we were all fascinated with the megapixels. You know, it wasn't about megapixels, it's about what's in the pixel. It's about how one pixel interacts with the other one. For that, we truly need companies that still understand chemistry and film curve. We do need people who understands the laboratory, who understands the chemical processes and the color science behind it. And engineers in Fuji understands that. I can feel it, I can see it, I can test it. This is extremely valuable to me.
ETHERNA is potential masterpiece. I'm really looking forward to be part of its journey.